Hi everyone, today I'm going to be telling you the story on how my laptop got stolen and how I got it back because I think it's a pretty interesting story. This is the laptop that I'm talking about in this story. I bought it in year 11, 2016 and so it was Valentine's Day 2017. Macca's had the 24 nuggets for $10 deal, so Beau and I went there after school. Aww. And we were just hanging out. We were about to leave, but I just had to change my shirt, so I ran to the bathroom, and then when I came out, that's when I found out everything was gone. So when I came out of the toilet, Beau was waiting for me outside the door. That meant that Beau wasn't watching my stuff. But to be fair, I didn't say watch my stuff. I just went to the bathroom. I was like, I'll be back. So to take it back a few steps, we were sitting in the spot right by the door, the glass doors. So that whole little section past the doors was like all glass. So already that's the worst spot ever to leave anything there. It actually took me so long to find a good photo of where we were sitting because they've like redesigned the store now, so I couldn't just go there and take a picture. So when I came out, I first saw wine spilled all over the floor and like the Macca's employees cleaning it up. CCTV pretty much shows that two people just walked in, saw my bag was unattended, sat down there for a little bit, and then stole my stuff and spilt the wine as kind of like an excuse to like hurry out of the store. So it was actually my whole bag stolen, and that day I also brought a second bag, so everything got stolen. My mum got a second-handed camera literally the day before, and she's like,
don't bring it to school, I just feel something bad's gonna happen.
and I was like, no, don't worry, because my friend needed to use the camera for her art project, so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I brought it to school, and yeah, we literally only had the camera for like one day. So when I found out, we couldn't run after them because we didn't know where they had gone, and we were also told not to. So I just sat there and I cried for ages. After I'd finished panicking, we called the police, and we waited like 4 hours until they came, because they were attending more urgent cases, which makes sense because my laptop would probably fall at the bottom of that ranking. When they came, I just gave them a statement of what happened, and the manager at McDonald's gave them the CCTV footage. And then that night we got driven home, so that was my first time in a police vehicle, and it was just really nice of them. So the next few days I was working on replacing everything, so my mom was researching for laptops, but I didn't really want her to buy one because I still had hope that I was going to get it back. And then a few days went by and I was checking my Google Chrome. During this time, I was using Beau's old laptop and logged in on the Google Chrome so I could use it with my own bookmarks. And when you do this, Google Chrome syncs the history as well, so you can see all the websites you visited across your devices. So a few days later, I was checking my Google Chrome history and I saw a bunch of links that were not from me. It was like looking for places to rent in Sydney. It was like a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't Google, or any of my friends wouldn't Google from my laptop. It just made no sense. And the only logical explanation was that the person who had my laptop was the one searching all these links. So I emailed these links off to the police officer that was in charge of my case, and he pretty much said that they had identified the people that stole my laptop, and it wasn't very likely that it was the same person that was researching these houses. So they probably sold it off to someone. I'd given the stolers the perfect package to sell because I had a laptop with no password, I had my charger, they even got a free laptop case, like everything was like there. So I kept checking my laptop over the next couple of days to see if there was anything new on my history, pretty much checking if my laptop had been cleared yet, because I think the first thing you do when you're using a second-handed laptop is to wipe everything, because what are you going to do with my economics notes? Like, unless you want to learn about economic growth and inflation, there's not much use to that. It's just wasting space. So whilst obsessively stalking this history page and refreshing it every single day, I came across something very interesting. It was that the person who had my laptop had logged in onto their Gmail account. So it was firstname.lastname it was firstname.lastname@gmail.com, and I googled this name and it came up with a Facebook profile, which I found some like pretty interesting stuff, I guess. So I gave this name to the police and I was pretty much like, oh my god, please get my laptop back. And then I just kept scrolling through my thing and I actually found a really specific link that led me to pretty much getting my laptop back. So they booked a hotel on this website called What If, and the confirmation link pretty much had all the details. So the website was in this structure, www.whatif.com/hotel name and a bunch of like stuff, numbers and words that URLs use. And then it said their check-in date and check-out date, and it said it like 2 times. So this was like the groundbreaking evidence that I'd been looking for, that I never knew I was looking for, I guess. So it was almost their checkout date and I still hadn't heard from that police officer that was in charge. So I was like starting to get a bit worried because this is kind of like exactly where they are. All you have to do is just turn up. It turns out that he was sick, but he did end up like catching them at the hotel when they were checking out. They had retrieved my laptop, my charger and my laptop case. So that was like, honestly, like beautiful. So the police officer called and he was like,
oh my god, I got your laptop back.
And I was obviously like crazy. And he's like, do you want me to bring it to your school or do you want to come to the police station? I was like, bring it to school, that's so cool. So I opted for that. And when I was in class, all I heard over the PA was, Rachel Lynn, come to the office. And I turned up at the office and the police officers were there. They gave me my laptop. So everything was exactly as I had left it, except a little bit dirtier. And they only opened one file, which was a picture of an ibis with my friend Mattia's face photoshopped into it, which is the stupidest photo ever. But that's funny that they got to see that. So thanks to the police officer that was in charge. I appreciate you. I am still using my laptop to date. Oh wait,
The story's not even finished.
so a few days later, my school books actually showed up at my school, which is a little bit creepy, but like also there was a note on the back with like the school's details, address, phone number, so that's probably how they found it. So I was really happy to have my maths book back because I like looking back at my old working when I'm studying because I forget things a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to watch another one of my videos, it'll pop up on the screen soon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. So if you want me to find your stolen laptop, hit me up in the comments below. Yeah, I probably couldn't find it. I'm sorry. I'm literally just running in circles. I just said the same thing 3 times. This is like the best place to like catch someone, I guess, because you know exactly where they are and when they are. There was a password with no laptop.